Once upon a time, in a corn country, there lived a beautiful girl, and her name was Rindercella. Now, Rindercella lived in a house with her mugly stepmother and two sad blisters. There lived in this same corn country a Pransome Hens. Pransome Hens decided to give a Bancy Fall, and he'd invited all the people in the town to come to this Bancy Fall, especially the pitch people. So Rindercella's mugly stepbrother and two sad blisters went into town to buy a drancy fest to wear this Bancy Fall. No, Rindercella couldn't go, but all she had to wear was some old ruddy dags. So she just cat down in shrine, and while she was kitting there a shrine, there appeared before her her merry fodgother. And she waved a magic wand and she said, "All right, Rindercella, you can go this Bancy Fall." And Rindercella all of a sudden was dressed in a dutiful bess and slashed glippers. And her mugly fodgother waved her magic wand again, and there appeared before her a beautiful boats and hitch white horses. And she said, "Now, Rindercella, you can go this Bancy Fall, but you must return before midnight, or I'll turn you into a tumpkin." So Rindercella got in the cancy foach and went out to the Bancy Fall in her dutiful bess and slashed glippers. And when she got there, the Pransome Hens ran down from his kick basel and grabbed Rindercella because he'd been watching behind a wooden hinda. And they nanced all night. And they lell in fove. And finally the mid-clock struck night. And Rindercella remembered she had to be home before midnight. And when the mid-clock struck night, she staced down the rears, and as soon as she beached the rottum, she slopped her dripper. That Pransome Hens went all over that corn country the next day looking for the beautiful burro who'd slopped her dripper. Finally he arrived at the house of Rindercella, and he tried the slashed glipper on her mugly stepmother, and it fit and did. He tried it on her sugly esters, and it fit and did. Finally he tried it on Rindercella, and it fit did. It was exactly the sight rise. And Rindercella and the Pransome Hens mock garried, and they lived heavenly after happens. Now the story of the Maury is this. Girls, if you want to ogre up and marry a Pransome Hens and mit garried and live heavenly after happens, don't forget to slop your dripper.